Welcome back to the State Champs eSports Show. I am your host, Joel Graves, here with Ethan Williams.
Hey everyone.
I'd like to remind everyone this show is sponsored by Lawrence Tech, Respawn, Stryker, Hungry Howie's, and Michigan Legacy Credit Union. All right, so this is the first week of playoffs, and we have a few matchups going on. Ethan, how about you tell us about them?
Absolutely. So in round one, our first matchup is Elkhart High School versus Bentley High School, and that is, interestingly enough, one of the games I think we need to look out for. They're two fantastic teams. Bentley was a wild card team,
and they got moved up.
And they got moved up into the actual bracket and performed very, very well. It's going to be really awesome to see how they perform against Elkhart, a team who did pretty well in their division as well. As for our other matchups, we have Chip Valley versus the Lizards, because Lizards do stuff. We've got West Bloomfield versus the Napoleon area schools. We've got NORRIX versus Universal Learning Academy, and we'll touch on that a little bit later, I believe. We've got CLARKSTON High School versus West Catholic. We've got Brother Rice versus McBain. We've got Lake Orion High School 2, versus Anchor Bay.
Yep, that's another game to look out for this week.
That is another game to look out for. Always had a nice showing. We talked about them all the time. Then we've got the DAKOTA High School D3, I believe they're the Cougars. The Pinckney High School,
which should also, again, be a very good matchup.
Pinckney is a team that did very, very well in D6, and DAKOTA High School is a team that maybe struggled a little bit in their D3. So I think this matchup would be an awesome one to highlight, just how much Pinckney has grown. Because from what I understand, at the beginning of the season, a lot of their players weren't even level 30. They were a very fresh program. And over the course of the season, I think that they've grown a lot. So getting to see them play against that D3 Cougars, I think, is going to be another good one to watch out for. And then we've got ADRIAN High School versus Austin Catholic. We've got Huron High School versus Pinckney Community High. Then we've got Huron High B versus Perry High School, and Divine Child versus the Phantoms. And that wraps up the first round of our playoff bracket.
So there should be some interesting games this week. See you guys next time.